Well, we are now tasked with facing the Washington Capitals. Last time we played these guys, it wasn't that long ago. I mean, in the game world, I guess scrolling back, it looks like it was a long time ago, but it was right here. It was at the end of December, and we dropped it 3-2. And remember, my created player, me, is on the Capitals, but he's injured. So I'm guessing he's missing this upcoming game. And he's injured, so we can just ignore that. We don't have to worry about him having any sort of impact on this game. We're just going to jump in and play the Washington Capitals in their building. Welcome to the nation's capital for the first and the only time this season. It's the only time we will visit Washington, D.C. There's Obi with a somewhat tinted visor, the jersey tuck. Oh, NHL, Gary Bettman, bring back the jersey tuck. Why is the jersey tuck not allowed? I can't believe that's not a thing. It gives so much personality, in my opinion, and style to the players that want to tuck the jersey in. Personally, I mean, I'm a jersey tuck fan. I love when players tuck in the jersey. When I skate out, I tuck in my jersey. That's usually because I'm a short man with a short torso, and so I don't really usually have much of a choice but to tuck the jersey in. But I also just like the way it looks in terms of style. Hey, look at this. Ryan Ellis is on the ice, and this is our first look at Ryan Ellis this season. He's going to be a first pair guy. I accidentally pressed the pass button, and so that puck did get away from me. We're playing the Capitals again, who gave us a little bit of trouble. They weren't the hardest team to play, but I remember Holtby having a really good game in that one. And we are missing two key players. We're missing Morrison and we're missing Blum. We're already seeing that pressure from Washington getting to us. We've been forced to dump the puck in. We've got our forecheck coming. And the Capitals are also missing, me. They're missing me. Because I mentioned this the last time we played the Capitals. Ovi is humming along in the attacking zone. We got to get this out, but I created myself in the game way back when I first got this game, when it came out, and I totally forgot about that when I booted up the season mode. Dang, 2-7-1. That's bad for Washington in their last 10, that is. But I forgot about my creative player in the game, and so yeah, he's in this season mode, and he's on the Washington Capitals, but he's injured, so he doesn't have any bearing on this game. Ooh, he did score a goal against us when we played Washington in Nashville. So he did score a goal there. I'm just shocked that he didn't end up on the... Well, it's not shocking that he didn't end up on the Nashville Predators, because I'm the GM of the Predators, basically, so I could have signed him. But yeah, I totally forgot that he was even in this universe, or would have been in this universe as a created player. It takes away some of the immersion when you got a created player in the game in the season mode, but we'll just ignore it, especially for this particular tilt, because he's injured. And we need to start playing a little bit cleaner. Ellis back out for his second shift of the night, and he's dug it out, and well, I mean, that's one way to get the puck out. I will give him that much. It's going to be back to retrieve it again. And over to his D partner, working really well with Shea Weber, but he did take some more punishment. Drive the net. Fisher to the front. It just never really got there. Our offense is slow to start this game. We are trekking through mud right now on the offensive side of the puck. A little bit defensively as well. We just got to be cleaner on puck retrievals and the breakout, and that's the problem. That's off the post. That is flung wide. Puck has got to get out. I don't care if you take an icing. Just relieve some pressure, get a break. Rene would be smart to play this, and we can just leave it right there. Ellis tracks it out to Weber, and right ahead, Kostitsyn is in a full beeline for the attacking end of the ice. Hornquist into the glove of Holtby. So expect a lot of that from Braden Holtby. He's going to make those kind of saves all night. Not that that's the most challenging of backdoor passes, but it was a good play. It was the right play to set that up. You can't look off Hornquist, who's darting to the back door. Just wouldn't be right. If I looked him off, it just wouldn't feel right. But anyway, I digress. Let's just try to get something going to the net. We got to just start getting some pucks on the net. That's off the crossbar. Such a powerful shot that it went out of play. Shame it didn't tickle the twine. That would have done more than tickle the twine. That is saved this time by Holtby. Yossi is really up from the D. I've got defensemen set to pinch against Washington, which is not based on anything from our previous encounter with the Capitals. Although, man, he is taking the puck to the net. Roman Yossi's hungry for a goal in this game. And we saw how many we saw Hal Gill, I know, scored 2 goals in the last tilt against the, who did we just play? Who did we, Anaheim. He scored 2 goals against Anaheim. So we know that. And, why did I throw that off the back of the net? The net has come off. So our defensemen have been activated lately. I'm going to try to protect the puck. Just send it down low. Klein, before I could even do it, Chimera took the puck away from him. Klein is so slow to get back. That's going to be fine. I'm going to try to win this. Just hold the puck out available. And that'll be back at center for Carlson. So he's going to take it back in and flip it in again. Dump a chase between the two teams. Oh, that's a risky spot to be with the puck, but we will get the escape. Clune to the outside. There's our little... Oh, that was supposed to be a cutback move, not a fake shot, but that's okay. Go to the back door. It's Clune. I didn't think Clune would have it. Still can't believe he still has it. And there's the shot. Klein. It's there. Holtby just lets it go. Penalty coming up to the Washington Capitals bank pass. Back to Klein. And I'm looking. I don't really like my options, and we will just let the Caps touch it. I wanted that forward, when I took Klein across the blue line there, I wanted that forward to come high in the zone and give him a support option, and he never did it. AI player just never did that. But it's fine. We're going to go to a power play, which went to 1 for 3 in the last game. It should have never had a third opportunity because that third opportunity came at the very tail end of the game. So just ignore that stat. And we will not win the opening draw to start the power play. We got 2 forwards on the point, so we got to be very careful. This is a good Washington team. I'm sure that they will be dangerous, even while shorthanded. They try to pick us off there. Yes. No, but so close with Sergei Kostitsyn. That's what we need to get the power play going. Who is this chasing the puck down? It is Alex Ovechkin. So Ovi confirmed killing penalties. I don't know if that's how they set it up on default or if that's just because they have a penalty killer in the box. And I'm looking to get to some space. Weber just behind him. I don't know why that evaded Weber. It's still in the zone. Down low to Smith. We're on a partial change. We got Smith and Weber out here. Smith, blocked. Bork, back to Weber. Evades it. Down low. Fisher, cross rink. Craig Smith into the back of the net. And it's a weird floaty backhander, but it is wide open. That was a perfect passing play. That's why I like the umbrella, because of the passing you can do with the umbrella. If you can move it through the seam, oh, is it ever gorgeous. That's it. Just move down low, through the gaps into defense. There's 4 of them on the ice. There's no reason to not have space to pass the puck through, and Holtby was just not able to get there. And I mean, he could have easily just clapped that in as a one-timer, but he took an awkward backhander. Because it's just so weird. He's a right shot on that side, so there's no reason for him to not be able to one-time it. That's why he's on that side of the rink, to be a one-timing option. Reverse. There we go. We gotta keep pushing the puck from behind our net. It's the only place the breakout is. I mean, we have to have both defensemen go behind the net to get to that. We'll just dump this in. You know it's bad when I'm forced to dump it in. The Capitals are playing a good defensive game. Oh, Weber off by a good chunk. I found that sometimes, you have to Shea Weber power, but a lot of times he doesn't always have the accuracy with the slap shot in this game. It just doesn't always hit the net. Get it, Ellis. Oh, this might be a tough game for Ellis. This may be tough for Ellis. He may not be a long-term solution. He's really here just so we can get a short-term look at him. I didn't think I was going to carry this in, but I am now. And that was not going in on the backhand that time, Craig Smith. Maybe on the blocker side, but not on the glove side. Stay inside the dots. There you go. Good D. Should not have chopped that away. Because we could have just gotten possession. We could have just simply gotten possession, but I already committed to the puck chop. Spaling back in the game, back in the lineup. After dealing with an injury, I know we intentionally kept him out of the lineup for a while because we were playing so good with... Oh, that was totally directed right at the defenseman. And they will break it out and have a chance here. Erat misses it. You might want to trade for Philip Forsberg now. Consider that trade. He's scratched. He was originally going to be in the lineup. The way that the assistant coach put the lineups together, he was originally in the lineup, but then I went in there and substituted him with Nick Spaling. But you might want to reconsider that trade, Washington. That trade has not happened as of 2013. That trade had not happened yet. I don't know the year that trade went down. That was too much. Oh, Kostitsa, that was okay. Just going to run out of period here. This has been a little bit of a sloppy period, really, especially for us. But, I mean, we've been under a lot of pressure from Washington. Can we get a shot on goal from center ice? No, because the stick is going to fail Mike Fisher, and that's okay. Yeah, neither team really seems to be collected through the first period of play. Neither team could really collect themselves and get our legs going under us. We did have that power play, which was probably the first time we've been able to actually settle the puck down in the whole game. And guess what? It scored. The power play scored for us. And I expect if we see a Washington power play and we see Ovi out there on the power play, that Washington will probably likewise get their power play going, and we'll get them a chance to steady their legs just a little bit. And boy, did we need that power play to be able to do that. Trying to go far side, back on Holtby with that shot. And Legwand is there to interrupt at center. There was just nowhere for Bobby Butler to put that puck that wouldn't have been a turnover. Just ended up in an awkward space with it. And now Legwand, he's been back-checking hard in this game, basically playing like a third defenseman. He is the center after all. Get out of the way, Bobby Butler. You've been doing a lot of things right, but you're just... Oh, what a fortunate bounce and then a not-so-fortunate bounce. It was a good break. That's not a good break for Washington. Oh, and even running into Holtby, it's not going in. Did David Legwand get carried away with that backdoor? That the option was there. I could not look that off. Good pass by Butler. But man, that momentum took Legwand all the way into Holtby. Just a shame the puck didn't go in as well. It just went right into the glove. I'm going to go and tell you, you're not going to find many backdoor opportunities that are going to go past Braden Holtby. He's going to be right there, Johnny on the spot every time making the saves. This is a great forecheck. It's aggressive, but it's a really nice forecheck. It's pretty gnarly. It gets right in your face. Turn around, Yossi. It's behind you. Good pressure. Go up the boards. It's just not quite there, but that's okay. Gostad on the opposite side of the rink. We're going to try and mix it up a little bit here. Save, and it goes in. It's going to count. It is an odd goal for Paul Gostad, but it's going to count. I'm not sure what this hit. I know it hit Holtby at one point, and I don't know how it went in. I need another angle. That is not a good... This is good. Oh, that Caps player. I think it hit Green in front, and then it went in. But, you know, hey, they all count. They don't care how they go in. They just count. They all count the same. And Nick Spaling gets a point in his first game in return from injury. I don't think I finished discussing that, by the way, about Spaling. Is we could have played him a lot sooner than this game, but we just held him out because of how well guys like Bobby Butler were playing. Oh, that was right on the freaking money, and we just hit it square off the face of the goalpost. Sorry for that. Mike Fisher, you were available with that pull-up play. It should have been in the net. That's just tough. Oh, yeah. Fake. Oh, no, how did they get away from Craig Smith? I think I tried that fake shot move way too tight into the defense. So that's why it kind of ended up being jarred free. This forecheck by Clune is good. It's in fact forced an icing as they missed that pass up the ice. And we will take the face-off back in the attacking zone. And Ryan Ellis out there with Shea Weber. Maybe a chance to power home a one-time blast. Oh, maybe so, but Shea Weber just couldn't get the pass away. They get right on you off that face-off. They really do. So if you're going to make that pass, you have to make it so quickly. Ellis is a little slow to skate to some of these pucks. Maybe he's just not ready for the NHL. Oh. Are you telling me that almost pulled out? I mean, the deke worked itself. The actual deke worked. Oh, that's tough. Weber caught a little flat-footed, but a good recovery by the forward coming back on the back check. Then that is why you back check, kids. And that's going to miss wide. Well, who's defending this? Okay, Roman Yossi's defending. I'm taking the guy going toward the net. That's fine. No. Oh, we're bumping into each other up here. That is a save for Rene, but we let him see it from outside, so that's pretty good. Caps' aggressive forecheck has given up odd-man rushes for them. And Spaling wants to get a goal there, going to the back door. Good job crashing the net. I like that. So who we got out here now? The guy who scored 2 goals in the last game, Hal Gill. Combined with, oh, can he do it again? Hal Gill again, man. That shot blocker side has just been money for Hal Gill in the last, that's 2 games in a row now, 5th of the year. What kind of sauce is this guy whipping up? This is crazy. I can't believe how many goals Hal Gill is scoring lately. It's kind of comical. This guy, he doesn't take him, I don't know how many shots he's taken this season, but I would venture a guess that I don't take a lot of shots with Hal Gill, but the opening was there off the face-off, so I had to. And it's going in the back of the net right now. Everything's working out well for this team because, again, can you get it, Hal Gill? Thank you. He's a little slow out there. He's not slow to score, I'll tell you that much. Oh, Fisher, you would have had a breakaway. You would just gave up on the play the whole way there. But, I mean, Hal Gill's not a player that I typically associate goal scoring with from the back end, especially with this team. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's going in? Craig Smith just goes right to the literal front of the goal crease. Literally in front of Holtby and just taps it in, 5-hole. That was passing personified. And what a weird deflection. And they could have waved it. Could they have waved it off for interference? Yeah, I don't know. He kind of whacks it at the same time he runs into Holtby. So who knows? It's negligible. Goal counts. And Craig Smith has 2 in the game. He has a power play goal, and he has an even strength goal. I was just waiting for Kostitsyn to set up Smith or vice versa, where you have Smith setting up Kostitsyn, and it has happened. Oh, if Bork held himself back a little bit on that rush, trying to get to the outside, saucer pass over there to Ellis will just take one. Holtby had no idea where that shot was coming from. He was just hoping it hit him. Good play. Good play. This line, this group of bodies on the ice looks great. All right, now, Ellis, you can have it. Weber, you can have it. Weber teeing it up, but high and wide. Again, that wild Shea Weber shot. Wrap off the pad. Spaling would have had the rebound. Washington is being given all they can handle. I should probably take the guy driving the net, right? Oh, rebound. No. Up to Kostitsyn. It's a little behind him, but if he can poke it free, he would have had a breakaway. That's okay. And Ellis is going to be actually quick to retrieve the puck this time. And we will just skate this the length of the ice. See what Washington, that's what you're giving us when you have that aggressive forecheck. Look at the moves on Ryan Ellis. And he's even getting back on D and making plays coming back in transition. I'll take this side. You take that guy. Blocked by Klein. Ellis is going to get there. And he will just find Hornquist in stride. And we're just shooting pucks everywhere on Holtby tonight. Just feels like our offense can make very little to no mistakes right now. Breakout is good. Breakout is just super clean. The dekes are sloppy. But that's been the whole season. That's just been the way the whole season's been. I don't have an ability to deke in this game whatsoever. I mean, that's a good play. We're just back in transition very smoothly. No one's driving the net until now. I'm surprised that didn't bounce off the Caps players. Skating in. That was a rush play where I could have pulled back with the forward and delayed a little bit to get everyone involved. We got to escape the pressure here. Go on the boards. I don't know why you wouldn't be on the boards, but hey, whatever. The breakout's in the neutral zone. Why not take a shot there? Be careful of delivering that check. Oh, how did the puck not go? Halishuk had a surefire goal. Surefire goal for Halishuk. I missed it. Missed the opportunity there. Craig Smith, get it back. Okay. If that went in, that would have been hilarious. Hal Gill at the horn? Not on net. This is just great. This is domination. When we forecheck like this, we are a hard team to play. When we possess the puck like this, we are a very difficult team to play. I imagine for Washington, it's just not very fun right now. They have got to make some major adjustments. And now we can use Ryan Ellis to get to the inside. That was not quite happening there, was it? I mean, I got no qualms with this team's game right now. Shea Weber is having a spasm by the boards. I mean, at this point, I'm fine with just we could dump and chase the rest of the game if we wanted to. I feel that confident about our game. And that's how good I feel about tonight, is we can just literally just dump and chase the rest of the evening. Their pressure is great. That's one thing I'll say for Washington. They have a very difficult team to break out against because their forechecking pressure is just incessant. It goes right at you. But if they make a mistake, man, they are burned if they make a mistake. Not missing Blum so much after all. Oh, that's fine. I wanted a crossing pattern with Kostitsin, but it never happened. Open it up, blocked. And if that goes in the net, apparently that counts. Because they technically never had possession on that. Why the long delay there by Wilson, but that's okay. Power play time coming up. And, this is what definitely put the game to bed if we score on this power play. There's not a necessity for a goal, but, I would like to just score because of just how much the power play has struggled this year. That guy's neck, what's going on with the fan beside the box? His neck was insanely stretched out. I'd go and see a doctor about that. I'd go see a virtual doctor about that. And again, the passing through the seam is an option for us right now. That's a shame we couldn't get that puck to Spaling on the boards. Rene doesn't want to help out, but the Caps are changed. Now you want to help out. So, see if their forecheck lets up a little bit now that they're killing a penalty. Spaling. Okay, that kind of ended up in Neuwirth's glove, who is now in the net in relief of Holtby. I didn't even pay attention to that fact. So Braden Holtby is gone. Maybe they're just looking to change something up. That is way high and away from the net. All right, that's fine now. Let's go. Get open. Oh, please. Give me a break on that one. 50 seconds to go. We've got to have some legs here, Hornquist. We might have to change the power play just because we're a little slow now. Might have some guys a little bit gassed. Fake shot to Fisher. Shot's not coming away. And they will fly it down the ice. That might be the last look the power play gets in this game. What's the point of you coming out of the net if you don't want to play it? Okay, so we're changing there. That's fine. Craig Smith have a blast. Craig Smith. Oh, it just didn't go. It just did not go. Not 5-hole that time for Craig Smith. So the power play did miss out on an opportunity. Craig Smith had such a burst of speed, too. I thought for sure we could have done something there. And I'm just going to lay that along for Yossi. Nice saucer pass now through the corner. Butler looks for Yossi. Missing the net. And Yossi started this game. He was the guy that really started it all offensively for us in terms of at least shots on goal. We're passing as a complete team right now. And it feels good. We just can't get anyone into open space. We're, again, having to play puck protection games. And it's going to go in. It's going to be David Legwan. Off of Roman Yossi, off of Legwan. A bit of a painful goal, but they'll take the stats. That's 20 on the year now for the center, the number one center And it was my little keep away with Yossi at the point that allowed that play to even take place in the first place. That's net front presence. That's why you go net front. Hopefully he's not injured because we really can't afford an injury now. But you never know. You know, some guys just get random injuries in games and then they'll miss 10 weeks. I didn't even pay attention to what the injuries are to Blum and to Morrison. The injury, I haven't looked at the injury report itself to see what those injuries are all about. I just know that, you know, Morrison, I fumbled the puck there, didn't I? Morrison's gone for like 10 weeks. Great back check, Ryan Ellis. Stuff like that is going to keep you in the lineup or give you an opportunity to get back in the lineup should we have more defensive injuries. And I'm sure we'll have more defensemen get injured this season. And he would be the first man on my list to call up. It's got to be you, Kostitsin. Oh, they just pulled that right away from me. And dumped in. Ellis to retrieve. I'm going to flip this up. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Feels good to get Ryan Ellis some action, though, because, I mean, with what's going on in his career right now, his career is basically over because of an injury that will not be able to allow him to continue his career. Oh, man. And I thought maybe Craig Smith had a third one tonight. He's got 2 goals in this game. He's playing an excellent game. Very much deserved to see him get 2 goals. I love the way we're breaking out. We're breaking out as a team. We're passing as a team. We're just operating as a team. And Craig Smith is humming. That was supposed to be back to Fisher. That's okay, though. Down low to Smith. He's going to work it from the corner. Trying to peel away, but they just don't move. They don't skate and get accelerating fast enough to be able to create any escapability from the defensive pressure there. Oh, man, what an interesting play that was. And that's flung off the inboards behind the net. Legwand maybe getting the second of the night. What a time to do that, Deke. And we'll just fling it toward the net. I don't mind that, but you've got to make sure defensemen are ready to recover, as Weber has here. Rebound, Yossi off the glass. And then that will send Hornquist on a spring and a full charge in on net. And it's in for Hornquist, just the most unenthusiastic reaction to a goal. As we just sent him up there with speed, and their D was caught flat-footed all the way for Patrick Hornquist on a breakaway goal. Just haven't seen a whole lot of those. That was just simple forehand, backhand stuff as well. Slide it right along the ice past the right leg of Neuwirth, who's given up 2 goals now since coming in relief. Everything is just going our way right now. We had a stretch where we were struggling to score and struggling to win games, and we were in some tight games too. And this just makes up for all of that. All this goal scoring in this quick stretch of time feels really nice. Enjoy it while it lasts, because, I mean, we will hit a bump in the road again. Alex Ovechkin threatening the thing that shall not be said. I'm just going to create a race for a puck here. Get it out of the zone. Play for Pecorino because he's got a thing going on right now. Oh, I see you in front of the net. I wanted to get it to Paul Gossett, but he never turned around and faced the play to get a one-timer away. He was then wide open in the slot, and he just never get blocked by Gill. I got to just skate this away. Spaling, dump it in. Cross-corner dump in. Not a bad play, especially with Ovi pressuring you from behind that play. Oh, Johansson almost had a goof up in front of the net. We had a good stick check. Keep Volpatti to the outside. That's even better. Do you think Rich Klum can dangle? Oh, he can't. That was pretty interesting. I don't expect much more than that from number 16. Yeah, if you can just use a little dangle to get to some space, that's all you're trying to do. You're just trying to use a deke or a dangle just to create some open space. Kind of like that. That was nice. That was a nifty little play. Now, back to leg one. Down low to Hornquist. Oh, the stick lift. See, the AI is really good at that stick lift. Once you get a little bit of momentum going, all it takes is a good AI stick check, and it's done. That was a good play, Butler. To Hornquist. Trying to find it. Oh, and it's right there for Neuwirth, but he wants to keep play going. Our forecheck is better. Our forecheck has caused massive headaches for Washington. Theirs has done a lot to us too. But, yeah, we've just been superior on forechecking ability. And we're retrieving these dump-ins, and we're just moving it pretty quickly and pretty calm. Look pretty good. Very composed for a team that's under pressure on the forecheck. Craig Smith getting a little bit carried away with it. Remember who you're playing for. I got to dump this in. I just need to get to where I can cleanly do that. Help out Kostitsyn. Oh, the puck was right there. It got jarred free. One thing of note, I don't think, have we been to the penalty box tonight? I misskated it. That's my fault if I cost a goal here. Whoa! They teleported. Block it. Go get it. I don't care if you take a penalty here trying to get to that puck. You've got to win these battles. We're playing for our goaltender here. No. It's behind the net, other side. Weber, you can just ice it. And that's going to be a beautifully played road game. A shutout domination victory in Washington. That makes up for the game that we lost to these guys on home ice. And the streak lives on. Patrick Hornquist is done for a week or so. That's great. Okay. Where do we go from here? I guess we go Philip Forsberg. That's the only thing that really makes sense. He was supposed to play, and now he's going to be playing. I don't know why I switched to D, because he should be automatic. He's automatically in. So let's just take a quick look. Forsberg's on the point. So when Hornquist comes back, he's got to play power play 1 on the defensive side on the right D. And then anywhere else that we're missing, well, this is penalty kill. He's not on the penalty kill, so that's good. I don't see Forsberg anywhere else in here. Yeah, except for in the shootout lineup. So I think we're good with just that change. I'm fine with putting Forsberg on the second line for now, because the injury to Hornquist is not really that long or that severe. So, and he just scored a goal. He had a sweet breakaway goal in that game against Washington. So that kind of sucks to immediately lose him to injury.